Over 10 billion croissants are devoured worldwide each year. How do they produce such vast quantities of these delectable treats? What's the origin story behind these moon-shaped pastries? And were they a French invention as everyone claims? Today, we ventured into one of the world's largest croissant factories to unravel the mystery, from the initial puff pastry to the final golden brown croissant. Let's dive in! Croissant is a buttery, flaky pastry inspired by the shape of the Austrian kipferl, but using the French yeast-leavened laminated dough. The modern croissant was developed in the early 20th century and became a common part of a continental breakfast in many European countries. It all started in either 1838 or 1839. An Austrian artillery officer, August Zang, founded a Viennese bakery. This bakery inspired the French to create a French version of the kipferl and named the new version croissant. By 1869, the croissant was well established enough to be mentioned as a breakfast staple. Sylvain Claudius Goy was a French chef who is sometimes said to have recorded the earliest recipe for the modern croissant. His 1915 book La Cuisine Anglo-Américaine contains a croissant recipe that Frey Fine Books consider to be the first such recipe published, and they describe the recipe as having birthed to the croissant of present day. Large quantities of flour, sugar, salt, yeast, butter, and water are carefully measured and mixed together in large industrial mixers. These powerful machines blend the ingredients thoroughly to create a smooth and consistent dough. Then, the dough is allowed to rest in a warm environment, enabling the yeast to work and expand the dough. Following this resting period, the dough is gently deflated to release any trapped gas, preparing it for the lamination process. Large blocks of butter are fed into the machine to be flattened and layered between the sheets of dough. The dough undergoes a repeated folding technique over itself, known as a meticulous laminating process, where it is repeatedly folded and rolled into a thin sheet. This process results in each dough block might having over 240 layers. The dough is repeatedly rolled and folded to create the signature flaky layers of a croissant. Industrial dough shears are used to efficiently roll out the dough into thin, even sheets, ensuring high productivity. Now, the dough is ready to be transformed into the iconic crescent shape by automating machines. Specialized machines equipped with precise cutting tools slice the rolled-out dough into perfectly triangular shapes, ensuring each croissant has the classic crescent moon form. Triangle blades are carefully rolled from the base up to the tip, keeping the dough taut but unbroken. With some field croissants, the triangular dough pieces are fed into a machine that injects various fillings, such as chocolate, cream, or fruit jams, into their centers. This process ensures each croissant has a delicious filling. A rotating blade gently lifts and curls the edges of the dough, initiating the rolling process. Simultaneously, a soft material typically made of food-grade plastic or silicone is placed over the dough pieces to maintain the rolling momentum and prevent sticking to the conveyor belt. This combination guides and shapes the dough into the characteristic crescent croissant shape as it passes through the machine. A portion of the unbaked croissant batch will be floured and prepared for freezing to serve retailers that need unbaked croissants for their later processing. The freezing process begins when the croissants enter the large ambient spiral freezer. The croissants are continuously transported on a conveyor belt at the correct freezing temperature. The freezing process maintains the structure of the croissants and increases their shelf life. While the croissants ferment, a milk protein or egg yolk glaze is prepared. This glaze is lightly sprayed on each croissant before baking, giving them a golden sheen. To create colorful variations, some factories may sprinkle chocolate bits, nut seeds, or sugar crystals over the croissants for added texture and flavor. This process is also automated by waterfall topping applicator machines. In giant factories, they produce up to 18,000 croissants per hour. Croissants are typically placed on large trays, specially designed for fast, large-scale baking. These trays feature shaped holes that collect each croissant, ensuring they maintain their form during baking. Once loaded onto the trays, the croissants are transported through the baking stage. Equipped with cutting-edge rolling and rotating technology, these massive tunnel ovens are designed to handle our large baking trays. This advanced system ensures even heat distribution, guaranteeing perfectly baked croissants with a consistent golden brown color and flaky texture. Some brands use specialized equipment to inject flavor into baked croissants. Precise tools create small holes, allowing for the injection of flavorful fillings without damaging the croissant's structure or appearance. To streamline the packaging process, specialized machinery is utilized. High-speed flow wrapping machines transport freshly baked croissants along conveyor belts, where they are automatically wrapped in continuous plastic film. Precise sensors ensure accurate positioning and sealing of the film around each croissant. From the classic buttery flavor to creative combinations with fruit, whipped cream, chocolate, or honey, there are countless ways to enjoy croissants. If you're fascinated by the food production process, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and see you in another video.